Right, not done one of these in ages. Said I would, but didn't. I'll do it more often in future. What can I say? Anyway, so we've reached the second trimester. We've had the 20-week scan. Everything's going fantastic. Cherie's not feeling poorly as much anymore, and she's not got the tires. She's blooming. She's glowing. Everything's great. She looks fantastic. Bumps getting bigger, and she looks really pregnant, and everything's great. We had the 20-week scan, which was a real fantastic experience. It's not like the 12-week scan. You sort of go in, they put the scan on, they measure it, and then they throw you out, and it's all over and done in about 3 minutes. This one we were there for about 15 minutes, and they measure each part of the of Pip's body, the brain, the heart, the spine, the legs, everything. Make sure everything's right, and everything is right. Everything's great. There's no deformities that they've found. As far as we can tell so far, Pip is a healthy, bouncing baby, and is going to be spot on and fine, which is great news, and it's all very exciting. Pip now looks like this, and that's quite amazing that he's, or she has gone from this to this with this in between. There'll be some clever editing there, hopefully. So what else is happening? Cherie's been swatting up on a lot of the books. I've been reading this, the Bloke's Guide to Pregnancy. It's a very good book. I recommend it. I need to swap on some of the other textbook stuff as well, because I feel like I've got a bit of a knowledge gap, and I need to fill that in. I can't just rely on Cherie to tell me everything all the time. What else is happening that's worth mentioning? Pip's kicking like crazy. Cherie can feel it all the time, and the exciting thing is now I can actually feel it through the bump. Which is great. It's just lovely to think of Pip in there and Cherie keeping Pip safe and warm and everything, and I can feel him wriggling around and kicking, and I've started reading to the bump, which makes me feel a little bit crazy at times, but on the other hand, Cherie says Pip kicks more when I read, so it'd be nice to think that they're getting used to my voice and stuff like that. I've been reading Roald Dahl so far. Maybe I am crazy, I'm not sure. I'm going to do it anyway. We've made a start on buying things. We've ordered a pram, cot, wardrobe. We've chosen the colour scheme for the nursery. We still don't know if Pip's a boy or a girl, so we're going to go with neutral colours. We've chosen the bedding. We've bought more clothes and nappies and a bath and things. A bag to carry everything round in. So we're on top of all that. I've ordered some storage things to put all this nonsense in, so I can start getting rid of all this, so we can turn this room into a nursery. Hoping to get that done hopefully by the end of next month, or by the end of next month, certainly no later than my birthday in July. And then we can have everything in, and everything will be ready, and the last few months we don't have to worry about decorating and stuff like that. So all that's exciting too. This second trimester's been great so far. There's been a few, emotional roller coasters for Cherie. There's obviously a lot of hormones going through her body, and sometimes she gets angry with me because I've done stupid things, and sometimes she's angry and she just doesn't know why. And I've been trying my hardest to support her. I'm probably not very good at it. I need to try harder, and I will. Just try and make her feel better about everything that's happening. I mean, for the most part, she's great. She's glowing. Everything's going great, and she's really happy. But obviously, there's just sometimes there's these ups and downs. It does say about that in this book. Good book. Everyone should get this book. Well, blogs should get this book. By John Smith. Mr. Smith, I'd like some advertising royalties, thank you. So you got to help her out that. Other things happening. You read these things, these crazy things happen to Cherie. I feel so bad for her. Sometimes she's going through all these physiological changes. One thing's noticeable for me is obviously she's got this bump. She can't get comfy in bed, so we've got this bolster pillow and some other pillows, and she props herself up, and it generally results in me sleeping on a 6x8 inch square gap just on the corner of the bed. A few nights I've had to sleep in the spare room, but I try not to, because Cherie gets upset and thinks that she's kicked me out of bed, and I just want to make sure she has a good night's sleep, because it's more important that she does than me at the moment, because she's looking after Pip. The other thing is, I was reading something to do with there's more inflamed something in the nostrils, which results in pregnant women developing snoring habits, which Cherie has just a bit, which has generally resulted in me going to bed at night listening to heavy metal on my iPod, which is probably no good for my ears, but I can't sleep through the snoring, what can I say? I'm sorry, darling. But apart from the snoring and a few emotions running wild, I'd say, 99% of the time everything's going great. Pip's looking really healthy, kicking like crazy. There's not long left now. I think Cherie's only got about 60 working days left before she goes on maternity leave, and then boy, things are really going to start rolling. Before we know it, September's going to be around, and bloody hell, I'm going to be a father, and I'll be holding a little baby. Hopefully I'll make another one of these videos before then, but until then, this is me signing off. See you later.
Sick of blue skies wherever they always appear.